The Karate Kid sequel has done a great job of developing nuanced characters. All the characters within the series have captivating motivations as well as undeniable flaws. One such character is the show's main protagonist, Samantha LaRusso, whose actions have compelled fans to develop an interesting theory. In today's video, we're going to explore this theory. Is Samantha a hero or a villain? Let's dig in. Here are 5 reasons proving that she's the hero of the show. Firstly, no villain makes the effort to go see their ex in the hospital.
I'm really sorry about today. I shouldn't have just invited everyone over without asking you and Mom first.
Well, maybe I overreacted a little.
Okay, there's no denying that Sam is to blame for this theory popping up because she's done some questionable things over the past few seasons. But isn't that what makes a great character? You can't just turn the hero of a show into a villain just because they behave like every annoying high school girl in every show ever. After Sam and Miguel break up at the end of season 1, this strains their relationship for the seasons to come. This is what sets the stage for the eventual school fight breaking out that injures Miguel and lands him in the hospital. After the fight, Sam makes it very clear that she doesn't care about her own health and instead goes to the hospital to check up on Miguel. But you know who isn't there? Tori, the girl Miguel was dating at the time. No villain would ever put themselves aside to go visit their ex in the hospital. Secondly, only the heroes of a show would advocate for the greater good of the community.
I mean, I feel bad for Aisha, but at the same time, I don't want to dress up as a molecular compound.
I totally get it.
Following that, Sam proves her intentions after the All Valley Karate Tournament is canceled due to the school fight breaking out. At this point, each dojo sensei has to plead their case to make sure the cancellation is reversed. Daniel LaRusso, Johnny Lawrence, and John Kreese all failed to convince the city council to revert their decision. It seems hopeless until Miguel shows up and Sam joins him at the podium to make the case for the All Valley Tournament. This proves to be a huge moment in Sam's relationship with Miguel, as well as a great step in her learning to face her fears. Up next, would a villain really act considerate towards anyone?
I saw what you did to those kids in the library.
Rhea, and do the lip.
During season 2, Sam and Robbie welcome Dimitri to Miyagi-Do. Despite him being one of the more annoying characters in the show, they did make the effort of welcoming him and taking him out to hang out at the mall. While they were there, they seemed to arrive right in time as Hawk and the other Cobra Kai fighters chased Dimitri through the mall. They fought the Cobra Kai members off and made sure to bag up Dimitri's food. This is clear proof that Sam was there for those she considered close friends. Following that, villains don't become role models in the face of difficulty.
You know that billboard with a big-ass dick on it? I guess Sam takes after her dad.
After the playful rivalry between the dojos turned bitter enough to cause actual damage, Amanda made Daniel promise to put an end to the karate practice. For good reason too, because the Cobra Kai kids had started taking things a little too far with the robbing and attacking. This obviously was a huge bummer for the Miyagi-Do kids, as they lost their access to training. At this point, Sam stepped up big time and basically reopened the Miyagi-Do by taking the kids under her wing and restoring their art of practice. If you ask us, that doesn't seem very villain-like of her. Finally, a hero's story is never complete without a display of bravery.
I guess I should be taking lessons from you.
That was a freebie. Next one, I'm gonna expect money up front.
After having been called out by Tori over the school microphone, Sam and Tori finally exchange blows. Tori manages to use a weapon to injure Sam, which leaves her suffering from panic attacks throughout most of season 3. This also becomes the reason Sam wouldn't show up for Dimitri, which would leave him to get his arm broken. Sam finally musters up the courage to face Tori in the season finale and gives her a good beating, coming up as the victorious one in a great display of bravery. Doesn't sound like the character arc of a villain, does it? Now, we look at 5 reasons why Sam can be considered the villain of Cobra Kai. Firstly, a hit and run isn't very heroic of Sam. Okay, it's not as bad as it sounds. Nobody got injured, but in the first episode of the series, Sam and her friends do end up crashing into a car and going off to avoid any consequences. It's found that this car belongs to Johnny Lawrence, who ends up at Daniel's dealership to get it fixed. While she wasn't the one driving, it's not very hero-like of Sam to try to avoid blame until she has no other choice than to accept. Second, she let Dimitri get his arm broken. In the 3rd season, the 2 dojos face off in a brawl at an amusement park, with Sam being the one who rounds up all the Miyagi-Do kids to fight back. Now, you would think she would stick around considering she's the one who got them there, but no. As soon as she catches sight of Tori, Sam slowly backs away and flees the scene. This is what caused the kids to be outnumbered, and hence, Dimitri gets his arm broken by the Cobra Kai. That wasn't very heroic of Sam, if you ask us. Following that, no hero abandons their lame friend. At the start of the series, series, we see Sam being friends with the popular girls at school. One of these girls is Yasmin, who is a typical popular mean girl. We find out that Yasmin's favorite target at school is a girl named Aisha, who is also known to be friends with Sam. At the school Halloween dance, Yasmin takes it a little too far with Aisha, publicly humiliating her. In the distance, we see Sam as a bystander to the bullying, not doing anything to stand up for her friend or even stop it. Seems like Sam is more interested in being friends with those with status at school. Do we really need to say anything else? Next, do heroes engage in illegal activities and find themselves to be at the root of the trouble? Although it is illegal, teens on the show haven't gotten drunk at parties. However, that doesn't change the outcome of Sam's actions. Her decision to get drunk at Moon's party before school proved to be a bad move that ended up becoming the reason for a lot of terrible things. Even though her only motivation was to stand up to Tori, she wasn't able to handle it, and drinking was out of her character, which only put her at the center of more trouble. It saw her eventually kissing Miguel, which Tori saw, so the point was proven. She did stand Tori up, but that's what became the main reason for the school fight. This also made Robbie take her to Johnny's house instead of Daniel's, which escalated the situation between the old rivals. They ended up getting into a bad fight. Things could have been way different if she chose not to drink that night. She always finds herself at the center of some trouble that everyone around her needs to deal with. And finally, no hero would put allegations against their rival on purpose.
You bring some dude to the party the other night and expect me to be okay with that?
I expect you to act like a normal person.
Sam and Tori's rivalry almost always pans out in weird ways, and this proves that Sam is the reason the two even have issues. Going back to their first meeting at the party, Sam displays very off-putting behavior towards her, simply because she's in Cobra Kai, and goes on to accuse her of stealing money from her mom's bag. This is what fuels the bad blood between the two for the rest of the show. Now, let's see how Mary Mouser, the actress who plays Sam LaRusso, feels about the fans' villain theory.
All better.
Wait, did you just pull a Kaiser Soze?
While Mary Mouser has made it clear that she does not see eye to eye with the opinions of the fans, saying that her interpretation of the script is different. She does go on to say that most of Sam's problems can be seen as self-inflicted. She does agree that Sam often finds herself at the root cause of the trouble, and understands how that would shift the opinion of the viewer, but finds it more appealing to be able to show both sides of the character. Mary also attributes the theory of the fans to a lack of context, considering Sam does have difficulty with just being a normal teenager trying to figure out who she is, while also navigating the karate world's dynamics that had been decided way before she was born. Mary also lists Sam's battles with mental health in the third season as a reason for the misunderstanding of the character. The actress, in an interview with Euphoria magazine, said, "I think Samantha got passed down the LaRusso title of being the real villain and the real bully, and that's totally fine, and I think that's fun if you want to say that," but ends it with saying that however Sam's character may seem, she does have a good heart. And with that, that's a wrap for this video. Do you think Sam's the villain or the hero of Cobra Kai? Or does it just not need to be defined? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see ya in the next one.